mother, old woman, three faces, three graces, understanding, power, glory. Achievable through sacrifice and prayer. The foundation lies in the deep. Be not tempted by the errant fires. Defeat death, and you'll be rewarded. Victory is gained only by fighting its sentry. He who leads through the labyrinthine mysteries will offer you the crown of consciousness. At your path's end, awareness will be yours, and you will comprehend. What is locked will open before you. The 10 names are wisdom, Chakma, understanding, Vina, love, Kezat, compassion, Tipra, power. Yeah, it's compassion is Tipperary. Yeah. Power, Gevrat. Victory, Nezat. Glory, Ot. Foundation, Yezat. Kingdom, Balkad. And crown, Kerar. And we have Malkad from the other one. From the cockatrice. Cock-a-doodle-doo. So we've spent 400 so far.
About the tower.
Yes?
I have new information on the tower.
Tell me quickly.
Before this tower, the mage erected 2 others, but both collapsed. This one served as his house and lab.
I knew that. Anything more?
The mage lived there until he disappeared, most likely dead. He constructed clay golems that served him, but hardly seemed a major achievement.
That would agree with the legends of the Sentry.
There are 10 cornerstones involving the elements and threads of fate from which all this was born.
Sephiroth! So the old scrolls are true!
One book contained hints of the stone's whereabouts.
We must find all 10 Sephiroth. I own one of them, Chokmah, the Stone of Wisdom.
I suppose I'm to find the others?
Yes. Near the tower, you'll find a circle of stone obelisks. When you have all 10 Sephiroth, place them on the obelisks. Ah, so close. What a breakthrough. I'll abolish the theory of those stuffy professors in Oxenfurt. I'll destroy them, smash them.
Kalkstein, don't get worked up until I find the stones, which won't be easy. The information in these books is murky at best.
Sorry, could you show me these books? I'll make notes for you.
Here.
There you are.
That was quick. Also, as a side point,
Might move it or be better?
Geralt said details that weren't actually in those books. So it's a little weird. Well, he has some gubbins here, doesn't he? Alcohest? A very pure distillate with a touch of magic. And he has a few books himself, though they are steep. Oh, Christ. But it's very good to buy them. I'll need them. I think I know where all my money's going. Ooh, you'll buy the heads. Beautiful. We'll offload these to make some room. But we'll hold on to the Felder fangs, cause that is useful. Beautiful. Though I actually can't sell them back to him, which is a little irritating. Still, there's the book guy outside, so we can go buy from him. But first I must raid you. Here's another trunk. No. No. Barrel? No. Nothing of interest there. I need to save more. The autosaves only do so much. Books. You. It's details on the Alguls, Cremators, and Devourers. Female and male wyverns, and cockatrices and basilisks. Noon rates, night rates, spectres, and the wild hunt, which wasn't actually stipulated there. Which makes me want to go buy the Fear and Loathing Part 1 out of curiosity as to whether or not anything else is provided. Christ, I got a bit out of that. Where's the book guy?
How strange.
City Gardener's over here. Well, the gardener is over here. And it's worth talking to him, though I'll save first. Can't remember if there's some way to fuck this up or not.
This hospital garden demands a caring hand.
You seem to like what you do.
Like it. I love plants and know them well. I spent my life dealing in bloodshed. Now's my chance for peace and quiet.
Bloodshed?
It's no point of pride, but I long earned my living as a mercenary. Those times are behind me now, and here I am, content.
And actually, it's worth talking to this guy about his mercenary days. It's relevant to the main plot in a tangential way. You'll know when you see it.
Tell me about your mercenary days.
Bring me a morsel to eat and we'll talk.
For once, I have no food in my inventory. Want some flowers?
I refuse. Look.
Tell me about...
Bring me a...
Okay, I can pay him 30.
Gone. I'm no beggar.
I'll deal with him later when I can be bothered. Thaler. I'm sorry. I have a plan in my mind of what to do, but then I'm forgetting it as I'm doing it. So that's why I'm stumbling and stuttering everywhere. So towers. It's this here. And here he is. Weird shop.
I'm a fence. I buy and sell.
What you deal in.
Everything worthwhile. So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
What? Are we farmers? Thing you'll gather quite quickly is plowing is their way of saying fucking. So, yeah.
The city guards found a witcher's sword at your place.
First of all, it's the cocksucking guards. Second, why do you care?
Another witcher, Berengar, came to see you.
Well, it wasn't his fucking razor.
How do you know that?
I have your boyfriend's other property. The sword I got elsewhere.
Other property?
Right. Meaning not his sword, got it? Like his undershorts that he pissed all over or something.
As you can tell, he's a friendly man. Very friendly.
So where did you get the sword?
What'll you give me if I tell you?
I'll stop short of gutting you.
Fair offer. I bought it from a man at the Hairy Bear Tavern.
Care to describe him?
No need, he's the most famous dice player around. Out fucking standing, a real goddamn magician.
Okay. I have no idea who he is. I'll figure it out eventually if I continue on the gambling quest, I'm sure.
How did you get Berengar's property?
Stubborn-ass fella, aren't you? From a middleman.
I'm not sure which route to go. Though at least I did save a moment ago.
Where do I find him?
At the Hairy Bear Tavern. Doubt he'd want to talk to you. A man named Coleman.
Shit.
How did you get Berengar's property?
Stubborn ass fella.
You don't get...
Then don't fucking ask me. Your Witcher boy was working for the alchemist, Kalkstein. That information you get free. I'll charge you the usual for anything else.
Alright, sorry for skipping a little there. I didn't expect it to go straight into asking that. So, yeah.
Have you heard of Salamandra?
Piss-swilling reptiles. I've heard of them, but I've no fucking idea what they want.
Amphibians.
What?
Salamanders are amphibians. Now tell me your connection to them.
I'll be proud if I know.
You do business with Salamandra?
Did you fucking fall off your horse?
How did you get Berenger's effects?
Dog's balls, I'm a fence. Want me to draw you a picture? You think I ask every thief who he ploughed for his goods?
Let me draw you a picture. A certain organization, Salamandra, has it in for witchers. A witcher, Berengar, disappears, and all he had lands in the hands of a fence. You. Getting this?
A pox on pictures. Berenger's nothing to me. My suppliers might know more. Besides, I'd never survive in this business if I sold hot goods I actually had a hand in getting.
That's believable.
That's believable. Innocent until proven guilty, I guess. So let's assume it's not you for now.
I'd say so. Goddamn Dijkstra, ace spy. Dog's balls, what a clever analysis. If you figure anything out and need more information, creep on over and we'll talk.
Dijkstra is, if he's a character.
Hell with it.
Wished. He's a character, but I don't know how important he is. Well, I don't remember exactly who he is. I think he's like the head of a place's spy agency. Like a kingdom spy agency. Spies themselves in the Witcher universe aren't very smart. They aren't very good at their job. But this guy is. I remember reading on the wiki or somewhere else that like, if he says something's wrong with the sun, it's time to be concerned. Like he like, wide range of spies. He's got a lot of. He knows a lot. You know, if something's. I think that was the example they give. I can't remember. But, you know, if he says something's going to happen, it's going to happen, kind of thing. He knows a lot. In the one Witcher books I've read, I remember him having two spies trailing Dandelion, Bard. Dandelion spotted him from a mile off. They stuck out like a sore thumb. And he was actually in Oxenford. And he approached one of the students. Even the students could tell the spies were following him. They're constantly there, and the spies are constantly there, trailing people. Students have gotten quite good at noticing them, and the spies you hear about in this are also really terrible at their jobs, and I think maybe these guys were as well. Like they all really stick out, like they're hilariously bad. But yeah, these. I believe that the Dijkstra guy that was mentioned there was the guy Dandelion ended up running into at Oxenford. I think. I could be thinking of someone else. It's been a while. Since I've read the books, and I'm not actually entirely sure where that book is. It could be behind me to my left or behind me to my right, but I have no idea. It's like other side of the room behind me kind of thing, so it's not exactly within arm's reach. So I can't exactly easily check for you. Though then again I have my phone, but if I was to look it up I'll get plenty of spoilers for other shite. So never mind. But yeah, I do believe you may have encountered him in the books, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So moving on.
So,
explain to me why the guards tolerate you.
that's confidential. You need to know how to take care of yourself.
Take care.
Both the bastard guards and the arse-loving thieves need me. That's real art, Witcher. I have deals with everyone, and that makes me untouchable.
Right.
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
Okay, so now I can trade with this guy. I can get a Sun Rune. Chance of critical effects, incineration and blinding plus 25%. Magical runes can be branded into silver blades. I've never dealt with that, but I really should. I can get the Book of the Golden Oriole. It gives formulas. Here's a book on forensic medicine, same as outside. There's another blue meteorite, though I don't want that, I want a red one. Which is actually the most expensive one. Or more expensive one. Understandably. Ooh, that gives plus 50 to bleeding. Nice. 10 to stun. 40 to dislodging shield. 30 to shield. But it can't be used in combination with Witcher styles. Excuse me. I could sell my Witcher steel sword, but not my silver. So, yeah. Can't sell my books, though.
So,
You gamble?
I'm an abso-fucking-lutely great poker player. Why?
Care to play?
Got balls enough?
Try me.
Better believe I fucking will, even now.
They really like to say even now. Like the other guy said it, this guy said it, both in conjunction with gambling. What, is it a gambler's, you know, code word? Come on. Annoying. I have a pair. They have 3 of a kind. We'll up it slightly. Okay. We'll do that, and I don't know if I ended up paying more or less there. Let's roll 2. No, let's roll 3. Okay, I got 3 of a kind. I lost, despite having a 3 of a kind myself. And I think it was even the same 3 of a kind. For a moment there, I thought I had 4 of a kind. Let's up it a ton. And hope. Roll the 2. Hope I get 2s. Or 2 of one thing. Ah, you bogs. Damn it. Back. Okay. He has all of the other Berengar stuff, which he didn't give to me.
I'll find.
I think he gives that to you when you've proven his innocence. Here's Kalkstein's tips. It'll just give us a journal entry. I've read these. I can go sell them now. Let's drink them. And let us drink this week alcohol. Like I said before, I don't think anyone ever refuses alcohol. So yeah. In fact, this little drinking thing in the game, you can't do it with anything bar weak alcohol. Anything stronger, and Geralt will be out drunk. He, you know, has lower tolerance than like everyone else, basically. So I don't remember how many stuff you have to drink for each thing. It may vary. Might be the last one. I hope it is. I'm after going through 2 stacks. They weren't complete stacks, but still. It's like 12 things.
Drinking with you's a fucking treat. I'll show you something interesting, though I shouldn't. I found a book. Redanian Intelligence, a history. Everybody thought this damned scroll had disappeared.
It makes no sense for Thaler to just start drinking with me. Like that, but there you go. Let's take a read of this book. Shadow People are the story of His Majesty's Secret Service. Contains information about international politics and key players in an intelligence game. Redania's political situation was best grasped by Sigismund Dijkstra, who who could accurately foresee the future and would have assured present events level, assessed present events level-headedly.